The dark secret of Stonehead salted fish, the mystery of black spots, health risks, and the journey. This isn't just salted fish. It's a time capsule of the sea and the sun, holding a multitude of questions. Every time we bite into it, have we ever wondered what we're actually eating? Why is it called a stonehead? And what do the dark spots that sometimes hide beneath its flesh mean? Is it a nutritional hero or a health risk smuggler? While we are discussing this fish, we can observe the clearest details of the flesh and inside of the salted stonehead fish with the help of a microscope. And look, in certain parts, there are lots of black spots like ink. We will discuss this later, so you don't get curious. Today, we'll embark on an investigative journey. We'll trace its path from the open sea, uncover the secrets of its preservation process, dissect every sign its body gives, and ultimately answer, is it safe or dangerous? Get ready, because the story behind this rock-hard fish is much deeper than you might think. Chapter 1. Origins and Mysteries of the Name. Our journey begins here, with a scent of sea and salt blend. Salted stonehead fish is the soul of the Indonesian coast. It's not a monopoly of one region, but grows in many areas, from the coasts of Java, Sumatra, and Sulawesi. Each region has its own specialty fish, usually types of fish with low-fat content and dense meat, such as mackerel, scallops, or mackerel, which are then turned into stonehead. But why such a strange name? Stonehead. There are several stories. The first, most logical version, is that the fish were dried whole with their heads left attached. After days of drying in the sun, the head hardens and becomes as hard as stone. Another version is more philosophical, depicting the unyielding attitude of our fishermen, who are as hard as stone in the face of the waves to get it. Here, while we pay attention, there is a moist, watery area inside the salted stonehead fish. Chapter 2. Process and Danger Signs, Reading Fish Body Language. This is the essence of the miracle and the critical point of the preservation process. Salt draws out water, and the sun evaporates it. Without water, the decay bacteria starve. But nature is never perfect. In the first minute, we're already split. If you find the inside still feels damp, cold, or even watery, this is the first warning sign. This means the drying process wasn't perfect. Perhaps the fish was too thick, the weather was bad, or the salt didn't penetrate properly. This is where mold and bacteria can begin to hide and multiply. Then, the biggest mystery, the ink-like black spots under the microscope. After consulting with experts, there were two possibilities. First, parasitic cysts or marine worm eggs that had been inactivated by the salt. Second, and this is more common, are small internal bleeding marks, petechiae, in the flesh tissue, either due to the method of capture or pressure. Does this make it immediately toxic? Not always, but it's a red flag that the quality of the process may be suboptimal. Chapter 3. The Dilemma of Nutrition versus Risk, a Double-Edged Sword. Let's examine its nutritional value and risks. On the one hand, it's a very affordable source of animal protein, and it's also rich in calcium and phosphorus for bones, as well as iron and vitamin B12. In historical context, it was a nutritional savior in areas where fresh protein was scarce. However, on the other hand, it carries a very heavy burden, salt sodium. Excessive consumption is a major gateway to hypertension, heart disease, stroke, and kidney disorders. In fact, the World Health Organization (WHO) has classified salted fish as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning that salted fish carries a risk of causing cancer, particularly nasopharyngeal cancer, if consumed frequently and over a long period of time. So what about the insides? Remember, the insides, innards, of properly salted fish should have been removed during initial processing. We only eat the flesh. If any insides remain, they are dried out organs, which are usually very salty and can harbor unwanted growths if the drying process fails. My advice is to avoid eating those parts. Chapter 4. Who should be careful? A guide to wise consumption. So, who needs to be extra careful? First, people with hypertension and heart disease. Second, people with kidney disease. Third, those with a family history of nasopharyngeal or stomach cancer. Fourth, pregnant women and young children, as their systems are more vulnerable. But that doesn't mean we should eliminate it from our culinary heritage. The key is to be wise. First, limit the frequency to a maximum of 1 to 2 times a month. Second, before cooking, soak the rice in warm water for 30 minutes to 2 hours to dissolve the salt. Third, cook it in a healthy way, such as stir-frying it with lots of vegetables, tomatoes, green chilies, onions, to add fiber and antioxidants. Fourth, don't add any additional salt or flavorings when cooking it. Closing, a heritage that must be preserved carefully. Salted stonehead fish, it's a symbol of resilience, local wisdom, and the long history of our maritime nation. If you found this science exploration interesting, please support this channel by like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Click the bell to stay updated on the next investigation. See you on the next adventure.